So, good evening. Good evening. We're finally live. It's took me about 7 or 8 minutes to actually press live. It wouldn't do it. This platform's been moving mad crazy recently. Last night it was doing it as well when Dammy was on. It was just weird, man. But we have got a game tomorrow, the last game in the Europa League. We've already topped the group. We're already through. We're through to the knockout stages. Join us, Man United. Join us. Welcome, United, to the Premier Elite competition in Europe. We don't want none of this Champions League, man. None of that palaver. We're in a competition we actually have a chance to win every year. So it's actually better for me to be in a competition where we do actually stand a chance, although this season we probably won't. We'll probably get piped by United in the next round or the round after. Or even Villarreal. Good evening could be back. Welcome, Emery. He could be back. He could be back as manager, really, couldn't he? He'd do a better job, let's be honest. But we have got a game tomorrow. And I am really looking forward to it. The one thing I will say about these Europa League games, they frustrate the life out of me because, albeit the game's only in Ireland, Arsenal still haven't flown to Ireland yet, which means I'm still sat around waiting for this clown to do his press conference, which he won't do until he gets to Ireland. So everything's been nudged back. And the preview for this game, I'm going to have to record in a bit and schedule it for tomorrow morning because, yes, that's what happens when you're in the banter competition league and they don't do the press conferences and the away games until they're actually there at the ground. So yeah, the press conference reaction will probably be the next stream later on tonight, depending on what time he actually does it. Depends on when I stream it, but it'll probably be around 10 o'clock that I'll be streaming again with the press conference. And then, like I said, the preview, which I like to put out the night before the game, is unfortunately going to have to be out tomorrow morning. So it is what it is, unfortunately. Everyone who's a member of this channel, I've been sitting down, I've been racking my brains trying to put together when I can do a stream with all the stuff I've already got scheduled in. 5 p.m. Saturday, level 1. So if you're level 2 or level 3, come join in. And then after I finish this stream and had some food, I'm going to sit down and put together the next 4 or 5 streams for you members as well. Because listen, I've been so busy, and that ain't even just a blag. You can see I'm busy. You know what I do, 3-4 streams a day, stuff like that. So, and obviously going on other people's podcasts when they're coming on mine, etc., etc. So yes, I do know that I've slacked on the member streams, but I am going to be putting them together again, so you can come and have your say and jump on and stuff like that. But Saturday, 5 p.m. Which would be good as well, because we play on Sunday. We would have had this Europa League game. So you guys can come and jump on camera and we'll have a little chin wag and see what your thoughts on this dodgy manager are. But there we go. Anyway, less of that. We have got a game. And like I said, we have progressed already. We're through. We're top of the group, which I suppose doesn't really make much difference in this competition. It don't really make much difference in the Champions League these days, does it? You know, it used to be, oh, you have to top the group. You get an easier draw in the next round. Ain't really the case anymore. This competition, I said when the draw was done for this and we see our group, I said we should win 6 out of 6. And if we don't, there's an issue. Well, we've won 5 out of 5. And that's actually 5 games, 5 wins, which is something that we can't do in the Premier League because we're sat on 4 wins out of 11. Maybe play the Europa League team in the Premier League. Maybe that should be a thing from now on. But it does look like we're probably going to get them 6 wins as predicted. I want to see a fresh team tomorrow. Don't want to see Lacazette and Eddie and Nketiah up front. We see that last week, and albeit they both scored, it wasn't the confidence boost going into Tottenham that everyone expected it to be with Lacazette, because Lacazette didn't really do a great deal against Tottenham, did he? Oh, he runs around a lot. He runs around. Well, ain't he paid to run around? I don't understand this. He's got work rate. Well, I'd expect him to have work rate. He's a professional footballer. Surely it's in the title, professional. Be professional, run around, do your job and score goals. The goals is dried up for him. Work rate's still there, so that's cool. But he needs to start scoring. I don't want to see him start tomorrow, though. I want to see Balogun up front tomorrow. And I think Balogun should have started in the last game against Rapid Vienna. I think that by going with Lacazette, I mean, Mikel Arteta must have thought, yeah, let's put him in. He's been dry of goals recently. Let's stick him in and see if we can boost him up for the game at the weekend. I want to see Reece Nelson play 90 minutes. I don't want to see him hooked after 64 and then not play again at the weekend. It's embarrassing. You know, there's a lot of players that I want to see play. I want to see Pablo Marie play again. I thought he was outstanding the other night, and he wasn't in the squad for the weekend. Smith Rowe is another one. Come off the bench the other night. Probably should have started the game if we were honest. Come off the bench. Inside 5 minutes of being on, bang, goal. I want to see him start. I want to see some of these youngsters play. I've seen these losers that we've had in our team continuously get game after game after game after game and do nothing. Or they do something in the Europa League. Then when it comes to the proper games in the Premier League against proper teams, then they just flop. I'm sick and tired of seeing it. We know what Mustafi can do. We know what Louise can do or what they can't do. We know what some of these other players can and can't do. Why don't we go with a fresh impetus, a fresh team, and go with some of these youngsters? Put Ronison back in goal. I want to see him in goal tomorrow. I want to see Maitland-Niles in the team. I thought he was brilliant in midfield the other night. And what was his reward? Oh, yeah, you're on the bench at Tottenham. You know, for me, it's just tragic what's happening to some of these youngsters, because we can all sit here and say, oh, we got some brilliant kids in the youth setup. They're amazing. Smith Rowe. We've been saying about Smith Rowe for 3 seasons. When is he actually going to get given a sustained run in our team? And especially when you look at how dead our midfield is, how can he not get in that? You know, it's a joke. That's the one thing I will say about Wenger and about Emery, is they did throw these kids in. They did give them an opportunity. If you're good enough, you're old enough. It's as simple as that. Whereas this manager seems to go to his tried and tested losers that have bottled it under 2 different managers. You know, it's kind of sad how this club's gone with a lot of things, but not only a lot of things, our youngsters as well. All of our youngsters have regressed, in my opinion. Every single one of them, including Saka. I put a tweet out the other week about Saka saying he's regressed. Somebody clipped it when I was on Claude's show a couple of weeks ago, and I said he's regressed. Yeah, everyone blew it up into a shitstorm. Well, he has regressed. Has he actually got any better under Arteta? Well, he ain't, has he? In fact, if anything, he has regressed. He's gone backwards. So I'm sick of it. I want to see these kids play. And the thing is, if Arteta was to actually go out there and say, yo, Bellerin, sit down, bruv. Yeah, you ain't playing another game for the rest of this year. Yeah, you can maybe come back in January unless we can bin you off. But if you do come back in January, you're on the bench. We're going with Cedric. We're going with Maitland-Niles. They're the 2 right backs for the rest of the season. I'd go, yo, man's making that decision. I'm liking that. Cedric's not great. He's not brilliant. He's not an elite right back. One thing he will do is cross a ball better than Hector Bellerin and actually fucking defend. Yeah, he won't be running back to centre-back. What's that all about? Why does he keep running back to centre-back? I don't get it. He's a right back. I see a graphic today, of all the right backs in the Premier League and how effective they are. He's worse than every right back in the league, according to this graphic. It's an embarrassment, absolute embarrassment. And he's not even close to the second worst either. He's miles away in terms of his defensive capabilities. So for me, I don't want to see him ever again at this football club. If people don't like me saying it, cry some more. That's my thoughts on it. Your manager's picking him every week. Yeah, you don't have to pick him. He signed Cedric Suarez. He's got Maitland-Niles, who he begged to stay, by the way, because he should have gone to Wolves, shouldn't he? He begged him to stay. So there's 2 players there that can play right back that he's not picking at right back. Centre back. When we come to doing this upgraded squad at the end of January, if Saliba is not in that squad, it's an absolute disgrace. I've just watched a video of him and Lacazette talking about French players to play for Arsenal that have played over the years. Lacazette said Saliba. Saliba sits there and goes, I've not played for Arsenal. And he went, no, but you signed for Arsenal. It's not the same. I've not played for Arsenal. He clearly wants to fucking play, so why aren't we playing him? I don't get it. I genuinely do not understand that decision. People sat there and cussed me when I put it out there that it's an absolute joke that he ain't playing. Oh, but his mother passed away. That's why he's not playing. He's mentally shafted. Well, how do you know that unless you know him? Because from the video I've just seen, he's raring to go, mate. Yeah, he's gutted that he ain't in the team. And if I was him, a young French lad going to a new country, yes, he can speak English. Yes, he's got French-speaking players around him as well that are going to help him bed in. But if I was him and I'm 18 and I've gone to England to a massive football club and I've been treated the way he's been treated, I would be in bits. I'd be fuming. I'd be looking to get out of that club as quick as I possibly could, because it's quite clear they don't appreciate him, they don't want him, and they want him out. Well, that ain't acceptable. He has to be in our squads for the foreseeable future. Pablo Mari, don't really know a great deal about him. Same with Saliba, because we haven't seen him. He's been injured. He has to be in our squads. I am sick and tired of looking at Mustafi and Xhaka and Mustafi and Louise and Rob Holding. Rob Holding doing his little dance against fucking Grealish. Like, what are you doing, mate? Fucking win the ball. It's so embarrassing watching us defend. Why can't we put him next to? Why can't we put Marie next to Gabriel? Oh, but they're both left-footed, and they're professional footballers, mate. They should be able to pass the ball with both feet. How hard is it? If you can only pass the ball with one foot, you shouldn't be a professional footballer. It's as simple as that. I want to see both of them in our squad, Saliba and Marie. They have to be in the squads going forward, because it's a disgrace how we've got these liabilities in our team that keep letting us down. Sergio's been up to his old tricks again. What have you been doing, man? What's the matter with you, bruv? What's the matter with you? Come on, bruv. You're mad. Big up yourself, bruv. Hope you're well, man. And thank you to Brandon as well. Doing a live at 8 talking about the Arsenal fan base. Would appreciate if you come and have a look. Bruv, I'll have it on. I'll have it on. I'll definitely watch it or listen to it at least. In the background, I'll be busy though, bruv, but 100% I'll watch it or listen to it. Worst way is listen to it. But thank you for that, mate. And go and subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. It's on the screen. I'll leave it there for a minute. Moving into our left back position, we've got Kieran Tierney, who, if you somebody put a compilation together on Twitter the other day of, and thank you both for your donations as well. I appreciate that. And everyone watching live, appreciate it as well. Do smash the likes up if you haven't already. There is 600 people watching. But I see a compilation somebody pieced together on Twitter the other day, and it was how he's been robbed of assists. But I don't really buy into this whole assist stats and all that crap. Stats, if you watch the game through stats, you ain't got a clue about the game. The game is the game. It ain't a fucking statistical game. Yeah, it's a game of football. It's a simple sport complicated by fucking idiots. And that's it. But the crosses this boy puts into our box, and you've got Lacazette spooning headers over the bar, Aubameyang spooning a header over the bar against Tottenham at the weekend. What a cross from Tierney. I didn't even appreciate it when I was watching it. When I see that again on that guy's compilation, what a cross. How can we play this guy at centre-back? Like, I know he's played at left-back the last few games. How are we even having the audacity to play him at centre-back? I mean, that in itself is scandalous. He is one of the best crossers of a ball we have had at this club for years, if not the best crosser of a ball. He is absolutely superb. I want to see a back four going forward of Tierney, Gabriel, Marie or Saliba, obviously both in the squad, and Maitland-Niles and Cedric as right backs. Yeah, we could have Saka as a left back backup if we want him, but we could then play him on the left. We could play him at number 10. Number 10, I think he'd be good at number 10. I genuinely do. Then we could have Martinelli on the left wing. We could even put Martinelli up front if we don't want to put Aubameyang up front. You know, we've got so many good youngsters. We've got Smith Rowe who can play box-to-box midfield. He can play as a number 10. He can play as probably a second striker, if we're honest. I want to see these kids play because I'll tell you something now. If this manager ain't getting sacked, which it don't look like he is at the minute, if he don't turn it around in terms of throwing the kids in, then sorry, I ain't buying into anything this geezer ever says. Yeah, and I haven't bought into anything he said since day one because to me, he's full of shit about you get picked on your performances in training. I'm not picking off big names. Well, why the fuck is Bellerin starting every week then, mate? Because his performances are in the gutter. So are Granit Xhaka's. So are Lacazette's. So are Aubameyang's right now. Let's be real here. Aubameyang should not be starting football matches. I've seen people sitting there saying, should we take Aubameyang to Dundalk to give him a confidence boost? Well, didn't we do that with Lacazette the other day? The French Darius Vassell, yeah? Spooning sitters all over the gaff for the last 3 months. I'm sick and tired of these players. And if he did actually go down the route of playing with some of these youngsters, put Aziz in there tomorrow. You know, all you hipsters in the chat picking Aziz the other day, let's see him play. Let's see what this kid can actually do. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? I'm absolutely sick of it. And if he went down the route of playing with some of these kids and throwing the kids in and doing away with the Bellerins, the Williams, the Xhakas, sitting them all on the bench, the Lacazettes and Nketiah. I don't want Nketiah. Nketiah's got to be one of the worst Chelsea youth products ever. Yeah, seriously, real talk. Absolute donkey of a striker. Not good enough. Don't want him here. Get rid of him. We begged this guy to stay, by the way, because he was going on loan. He was going to Bristol on loan, yeah, or Nottingham Forest or Aston Villa or wherever. And if we went down the route of playing Reece Nelson and Pepe as the right wingers, we went down the route of Cedric and Maitland-Niles as right backs, Marie, Gabriel, Saliba as the centre backs, Tierney and Saka as the left back options, Saka and Martinelli as the left wing options, Smith Rowe or Saka as the number 10 option or box to box. Stick Thomas Partey back in when he's fit. You know, yes, you could keep Danny Ceballos in there if you wanted to. Maybe just go with El Neni. Yeah, let's be real. El Neni is our best midfielder out of that crop of older lot. He's our best midfielder. It's absolutely embarrassing. And even he ain't that good. You know, if he did that, I'd sit there and say, yo, I'll buy into that. I can see what you're doing. Yes, it matters that Arsenal lose, but it wouldn't hurt so much if we lose to Tottenham or to Burnley or to Southampton or to Everton, if we've got 6 youngsters in the team or 5 youngsters or 4 youngsters in the team that can all grow together and learn from their mistakes, you know? But when we're seeing Granit Xhaka just walk around like he don't give a fuck, I've seen that against Brighton when he gave the penalty away under Emery. Yeah, which led to us losing the game and us not getting top 4. He walked off like he couldn't care less. I've seen players walk off this pitch like Mesut Ozil in the Europa League final, walking off like we're 4-1 up. Yeah, just strolling. I've seen Aubameyang walking around for 3 months. I'm sick and tired of it. Yes, he's a good finisher. Yeah, yes, he's a great person to have in the box. It ain't happening. Just do something different. And I want to see that something different tomorrow. I want to see us go with a load of youngsters tomorrow and see what they can do. And I would always give Wenger props for that, because League Cup come around, bang, kids were in. And we had that style of play where it didn't matter which team we see Arsenal, women's team, Arsenal reserves, Arsenal under 18s, Arsenal under 12s, Arsenal men's team. They all played the same way. Yeah, we ain't got any of that at Arsenal at the moment. And it's the same at Man United as well, by the way. You know, when you look at their team, 1 week they're decent, next week they're shit, then they're shit, then they're decent, then they go and blitz 5 past Leipzig, then they go and concede 2 in 15 minutes. They're exactly the same. And that is down to so many poor decisions at our football club over the last decade and at Man United over the last decade. Our 2 great clubs, yeah, and I don't care saying about Man United, yeah, I actually feel sorry for Man United fans because they're bigger than us. They were used to winning back-to-back titles. We can't say that. We've won 3 Premier Leagues. They won 3 in a row. You know, it must be pissing them off just as much as it pisses me off about Arsenal, pisses you lot off about Arsenal, because we're 2 massive football clubs that used to fight for titles, fight for big trophies. And now we're sitting here with a bunch of losers in charge that ain't got a fucking clue what they're doing. And when people say, oh, you're so negative, well, I have every right to be negative when my football club is sat 15th after they told me 18, 19 years ago, whatever it may be now, we're moving to Ashburton Grove to compete with the best in the world. We're competing with fucking Burnley. Yeah? I'm sorry. I have every right as a football fan to vent my anger and my opinions. And if the club don't like it, swivel. If anyone else don't like it, swivel. It's my opinion. And opinions are like arseholes. Every fucker's got one. Well, that's mine. And I'm sick and tired of it. This manager came in and he was hailed the next Pep. Well, he ain't even the next fucking tapas Pulis. That's actually a bad thing to say about Tony Pulis. Because if Tony Pulis was our manager, would we be 15th? I'm not so sure, you know. Bald won't sack him. Hope we win the Europa League. Bro, have we got more chance of winning the fucking lottery on Friday night? Happy Tuesday. It's not even Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. But it's true, man. It's like, you know, we've had years and years and years of being sold dreams and lies. And it's about time these dreams and lies came to an end, right? And actually started doing. When I see Mustafi, Aubameyang and Lacazette on Mustafi's Twitter the other day, all laughing and joking in training, why are you posting that? Is it funny, is it? Is it funny that we've just lost to Spurs? Is that funny? Because I don't find it funny, mate. Yeah? And Mustafi gets a lot of abuse from our fans. Yeah, some of it is right because he's been shit consistently. Some of it's over the top. But I'm telling you now, when you're posting out a day after or 2 days after a North London derby defeat, albeit he didn't play, but you're posting out a picture of you, Laka and Abba, smiling and joking around in training. Are you taking the fucking piss out of us? I'm sorry, that's unacceptable. All of these social media accounts that these footballers have got, they shouldn't be allowed to use them. Yeah? Start winning football matches, then come out and have a laugh and a joke. Yeah, don't have a laugh and a joke at our fucking expense when you're lording it up on 100, 200, 300 grand a week. Yeah, thinking you're the bee's fucking knees, strolling around the football pitch. Every single one of them players is in a position that every single person watching this stream right now or on playback would love to be in. A professional footballer for a massive football club in the Premier League. And they walk around and take it for granted. It fucking winds me up. And I'm sick to death of seeing these same losers. Yeah, same losers get picked by 3 managers. Wenger picked Bellerin every week. Wenger picked Xhaka every week. Wenger picked Laka every week. Emery did the same until Bellerin got injured. Then Maitland-Niles come in. Yeah, and to be fair, he never got back in the team again. Then Arteta comes in and says, oh, I'm going to pick everyone based on training. Well, what's he doing in training? Is he fucking sucking you off, mate? Yeah, seriously, real talk. What is he doing in training, Bellerin, that is actually impacting us going forward? Yeah, and making it great. Maybe you should pick players based on what they're doing on a football pitch every fucking week, mate. Not what they're doing on the training pitch. Because that geezer, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I'm 38 and a half years old. That geezer is the worst right back I've seen at Arsenal. Abue's better than him. Jenkinson's better than him. Lichtsteiner was better than him. Fucking Luzhny was better than him. Any other fucking right back you want to fucking throw at me is better than Hector Bellerin. Any right back we've had over the years, better than Hector Bellerin. Even Andre Santos was a left back, would be better at right back, and he was shit. Yeah, come on, get with the program. This manager is picking him. People can blame the players. I've blamed the players. I've got to the point where I'm bored of blaming the players because you know what? We know they're shit. We know they're shit. We're not picking them. They're not picking themselves. The buck stops with the guy who's picking them. Josh Kroenke ain't picking them. Stan Kroenke ain't picking them. He's picking them. And he should be stopping and sitting there and thinking, yo, Hector Bellerin ain't doing it, mate. But he obviously thinks he is, which is even more worrying and alarming. And I'm sick and tired of it. Yeah, Justin Hoyt, there's a throwback. Justin Hoyt's better than Bellerin. Ain't even a debate. This guy is the worst right back. Bro, if you can laugh about Jenkinson, Jenkinson could fucking defend. I remember Jenkinson going to Bayern Munich away, brother, putting in a masterclass. Excuse me. I remember Jenkinson whipping balls in. Jenkinson could actually cross a ball so fucking good that we wasted him. Yeah, we actually wasted Jenkinson at times because he was so good at crossing a ball that we never had anyone on the back of it. Lichtsteiner, bruv, you can laugh about Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner could defend. Yeah, he could defend. I was at the first game under Unai Emery. We brought Lichtsteiner on at left back because Maitland-Niles was playing left back that day because we had injuries and Maitland-Niles got injured. Mahrez was spinning Maitland-Niles up left, right and centre. My boy Mahrez was spinning him up left, right and centre. Lichtsteiner came on at left back. Yeah, soon as Mahrez got the ball, bang, straight through him. Didn't get booked. Man ends up in the ad holdings. Yeah, they then switched him to the other side, Mahrez, and then subbed him about half hour later. Yeah, proper right back, proper left back. He could play anywhere, Lichtsteiner. Yes, he weren't great. Yes, he weren't blessed with pace. Yes, he was on the end of his career. But guess what? I'd still take Lichtsteiner at right back now than that fucking fashionista that minces around everything but a footballer is what that guy is. It's a disgrace. And I'm sick and tired of seeing him. Yeah, but this manager keeps picking him. And, you know, what can we do? I can sit and moan about it every single week. Is it going to help? Probably not. I'm still going to fucking moan about it because it's my right as a football fan to vent my opinion and vent my anger. Yeah, and I'm on a platform that goes out to a wider audience. And hopefully somebody at the fucking club watches this and realizes actually he's kind of right. Yeah, we can't all be wrong. If we all sat there and said pick a right back out of the 3 to start this game on Sunday against Burnley, how many of us have picked Bellerin? Not many. We can't all be wrong. Bellerin and Arteta are trying on new designer clothes in the boot room at Colney. Well, I've heard a little rumour, mate. Yeah, I've had it on good authority. I'm not going to say who, but I've had it on good authority that Adidas are fucking fuming with Mikel Arteta because he ain't wearing their merch on match day. Yeah, I don't listen. The guy who's told me that, I do trust him, but listen. At the end of the day, if that is the case, I could see that as well. Match day is when you want your manager wearing the merch. That's when you want them. Yes, I want a manager to wear a suit. Put the overcoat on with the Adidas badge on it. That side. I do it every time. It's back to front. You want the Adidas on. You're paying for that. They're paying good money for that. It's mad. Thank you, Tyler. Absolutely mad. Anyway, ranting over. Let's read some of your comments. Debucci's a better right back than Bellerin. He could defend. Bellerin can't defend, mate. Sagna was a decent right back. Yep, I agree. It's mad. What are you chatting about? About don't accept other people's opinions. Bruv, if anyone's opinion is that Hector Bellerin, yeah, is our best right back, then sorry, you need to get a new opinion, mate. I won't accept that opinion because I have two fucking eyes and my eyes don't lie, bruv. I've seen him here for 8 years now, stinking it out every week. So yeah, listen, I respect people's opinions, but if it's blatantly obvious that it is so far fucking wonky and so wrong, yeah, then come on, get with the program, bruv. Yeah, if you rate Hector Bellerin, cool. You're allowed to rate Hector Bellerin. That's your choice as a fan. That's your way of supporting your player and your man. Yeah, I get that. Everyone's entitled to do that. I get why people rate Arteta. I get it. Yeah, I understand it. Yeah, I don't. And I'll pick him apart until other people start going, oh, actually, you were right about that. Or, oh, yeah, I can see that. But when people come to me and say stuff about Bellerin, sorry, no. Mikel Arteta, I can sit and see things that he does that I think, well, actually, that's not too bad what you did there. Yeah, I can have that and accept that. Hector Bellerin, there's nobody that can convince me that guy's a decent footballer. Nobody. Same with Granit Xhaka. So I do accept other people's opinions and I do rate other people's opinions. I do like listening to other people's opinions because it makes me think slightly different. Turkish, when he comes on, asks questions that make me think, oh, actually, that's a fucking sick question. Yeah, and makes me look at things in a different way. When people are sitting there telling me Hector Bellerin is a great right back, I'm sorry, mate. You're smoking high grade or fucking burning up crack, mate. Like, it's a madness. It is actually a madness. It's a madness. But thank you for watching. Appreciate it, man. And you're entitled to your opinion the same as I am. Chamberlain at right wing back was much better. It's a shame he didn't want to play in that position. That's actually very true. That is actually very true. Joe Willock has played right wing back under this manager, and he was better. Socrates has played right back. Callum Chambers has played right back, and they were better. And yeah, it's mad. It's actually mad. So there we go. Anyway, let's read some of these comments out. Lauren is the best right back we've ever had. There you go. Big up Kim from Denmark. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. Bellerin can't even take throw-ins. Bro, Bellerin couldn't cross a fucking road, mate. It's crazy, bruv. It's actually crazy. Hector can defend. Look at Mikel Arteta in my chat. If only it was the real one, bruv, I'd get you on straight away and tell you all about yourself. I would definitely tell him all about himself, like the last time I met him. Told him exactly where to go. Big up to Jez. I see you, Jez. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. All right, let's smash through some of these comments. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Would you take Luis Enrique? Bruv, I'd take Tony Pulis right now. I ain't even fucking with you. I'd take Sam Allardyce. I ain't even joking. Anybody but this guy. And I've seen somebody put a tweet out, right, from 2018 of mine. Somebody screenshotted it. They've conveniently cut the date off of it. So it's doing the rounds. That welcome Arteta hashtag I put on it, yeah? And I can't sit, and I said something like, I can't sit there slagging off Arsene Wenger for years and then not accept Arteta afterwards after I wanted Wenger gone. By the way, that was from 2018 when Wenger left. Yeah, that tweet. So anyone who has seen that tweet and tagged me in it, they've conveniently chopped the date off of it because it was May 2018 I tweeted that, which was after Wenger went and before we had Emery. And I would have took anybody at that point, including Arteta, over Arsene Wenger. Fast forward now, as soon as Emery went, I didn't want Arteta. That's my right as well as a fan. So yes, I wanted Wenger out that badly. I would have took Arteta in 18. But there we go. I would have took fucking Gunnosaurus in 2018. But big up to that guy. It got him a couple of likes and retweets. He's one of them proper clout chasers. We actually know who the guy is as well. I'm not going to give him any airtime on my channel, but we all know who the guy is. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. Big up to Adam. He says, I don't trust the board. The board are the biggest joke at the club, mate, other than the fans. Let's be real. Our fans accept this mediocrity, mate. But the board are allowed to do what they want because of the fans allowing that. and it's not acceptable. There's 930 people watching on YouTube alone. Do hammer the likes up. There's only 200 likes. That's a disgrace. You lot are moving like, you're moving like shriveled up rats tonight, not proper rats on the prowl. Rat army assemble. Come on, you rats, scurry along. Big up to my guy AM. He says, get Tariq Lamptey. That's the one. Although I don't think he's, listen, I like watching that guy. I think he's superb, mate. And under a better coach, which isn't Arteta, by the way, because I'd even take my doppelganger from Brighton as manager at Arsenal. But under a better coach, I think that boy could be world-class right-back, man. I think he's class. I don't think he's that great defensively, but neither are they as a team. So you can kind of say, okay, but he is a shining light in their team. He is absolutely superb. Same as Max Aarons, mate. Yeah, Max Aarons as well. I'd take him all day long. Bellerin couldn't cross his legs. Oh dear. Matthew Samuels, evening buddy. Score 7 in the building. Allegri or Rafa? I'd take either, mate. Allegri is available right now. Rafa would have to get out of a contract. So I suppose we'd take Allegri. I'd take anyone, mate. Real talk. Now I just want somebody who's going to come in, drop Bellerin, drop Xhaka, drop Laka, drop William, and play the kids. It's no coincidence that right side we have Holding, Bellerin, and William. We could have Saliba or Marie. We could have Cedric or Maitland-Niles, and we could have Reece or Pepe. Instantly, that's fucking better. That's all I want to see. Midfield, Xhaka can go, man. Get rid. Valverde's available. Bruv, you're already on Ronald Koeman's case. I already know, bruv. Yeah, you're on Koeman like I'm on Arteta, bruv. It's a mad one. Big up to Marco Magic. Fabrizio said Arsenal board was good. Turkish face when he said it. I ain't seen it, man. I ain't seen it, but big up Fabrizio. We set trends on the channel, don't we? First Arsenal channel to get Fabrizio on. Now everyone follows suit. That's how we roll. We don't follow trends. We set them. And we're setting them every day. Big up to everybody watching live. 250 likes. Pound the likes. Pound the likes like we're going to pound Dundalk. Dundalk tomorrow. We're going to absolutely smash them. And Jason's going to be fuming. Big up, Jason. Hope you're good, man. Dr. Viraj in the building. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. Did you see Saliba's red card? No, I didn't. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Full Arsene Wenger, bruv. I didn't see it. Our team looks out of shape. The physios must go. Bruv, the set-piece coach that we stole from Brentford, useless. The fitness levels, useless. How can Leeds United be the fittest team in the league? Chelsea are the first team in 2 years to outrun Leeds United. Yeah, that shows how fit Chelsea are as a team. Why can't we be on that level? Bruv, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I love you, bruv. But that's disgusting. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. That is actually disgusting. Messy all day long, my guy. Thank you, Josh, for your donation as well. Eric, seriously, man. We need to have words. Get Guendouzi back. I would get Guendouzi back. Yeah, he'd walk into our team right now. He wouldn't hide at Tottenham like everyone else. He'd be there strangling people. So yeah, I would bring him back. Thank you very much, Mr. Viraj. I appreciate it, man. We're nearly on 51k, believe it or not. It's just gone whoosh. So yeah, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. And we're going to do a few more comments, then we're getting out of here. Do you think Tottenham will win the league? I don't think they will win it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. They're in a fight, definitely. They're in the race, which is saying we're not. So yeah, worst start to a season since 1974, bruv. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. And when Emery was breaking these kinds of records, where was all the people scurrying around him going, oh, well, he's still got the failures that failed under Wenger. Yeah, why is it now Arteta that gets to keep the job? Why couldn't it have been a guy that was experienced, that actually was doing all right when we think about it? If you look at our squad as a whole, yeah, if you actually look at our squad as a whole, then where would we say? Where would we say? Don't time Jonathan out either, please. He's all right. He's sound, unless he's being a complete prick, which I'm sure he's not. But there you go. But where would we say our squad of players ranks in the league out of the 20 teams? I'd say squad-wise, we've probably got a worse squad than Aston Villa, a worse squad than Man United, Tottenham, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Villa, there's 6 straight away. Everton, debatable. Wolves, debatable. Who else is up there? Leicester, they've got a better squad. But there's 9 straight away. So we're probably around the 10th best team in the league squad-wise. But this coach was supposed to be the best young coach in the world. So why isn't he making them better? How many players has he actually made better? Can anyone tell me that? Gabriel, maybe. But then Gabriel might have been this good anyway. Gabriel's won player of the month 3 months straight since he's been here. That kind of sums up Arsenal. A defender has won player of the month 3 years straight. Oh, but he's improved the defence. Fucking Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we're currently 15th with probably 8th, 9th, 10th best squad. But apparently the best young coach in world football. Let's be honest here. Graham Potter is a better coach. That ain't even a joke. He is actually a better coach. And Graham Potter's my brother as well, so I'm always going to back him. Southampton, yeah, you could argue Southampton as well. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully, Tapas Pulis does his press conference very soon when he lands in Dundalk. And hopefully, I'll be back again at probably about 10 o'clock with the press conference reaction. Hammer the likes up before you go. Let's pound this over 300, man. There's only 276 at the moment. 890 people still watching. So do batter the likes through the roof. I will be back again at 10. I'm going to have to record the preview and stick that in there for tomorrow morning. Unless I stream it, I could potentially stream it. In fact, I'll do that. I'll stream it when I'm up tomorrow and add some grub and stuff like that. And I'll stream the preview tomorrow. So I'll put the polls out a little bit later on tonight. Go on to Flick. Make sure you download Flick. Make sure you get involved in the polls. You can pick the starting 11. It's down to you. And then when we do the video, we'll stream it tomorrow. We'll go through it together. And I'll give you my team as well as the one you picked. So, yeah, there we go. Anyway, all have a wonderful evening. Big up to Wifey in the chat. Big up to everybody who's watched live. Smash a like. We're out of here.